Welcome to Wednesday, the 12th day of March already. 12th day of March already. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Welcome again to Let's Talk. You know, every time a man smiles, woman, man, generic, every time a man smiles, and much more when he laughs, guess what? It adds something to his fragment of life. I thought that was beautiful. Every time a man, generic, so let me put woman, every time a woman smiles, and much more when she laughs, it adds something to her fragment of life. So if you want to add something to the little piece of life you have, let me see it. You got that, Kyle? See, Edith is getting that laugh. You got more added. Kyle, did you get that?
Got it.
You got it? God,
Yes.
Edith throwing her head back. Yes, every time you smile, and much more when you laugh, it adds something to her fragment of life. How many of you had something to laugh about today? Or not today, this week? Anybody had a big laugh this week? Thumbs up. You had nothing that's made was so funny you were ready to fall out the chair or the bed? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I was just all by myself here. I told Carl I was about to pick up the phone, boy, at 9 something. I'm watching. I told you I now watch Out of Vietnam, and there was, very country, simple girl with all their problems, and she was getting into this fancy car and didn't even know where the handle of the door was to open the car. Just walking around with a basket on her back. And I mean, it was sad, but it was so funny. And when the driver got out and she tried to get in the car with the basket on her back, and he said, "No, miss, you have to take the basket off before you go in." It's sad, but I found it hilarious. Yes, you gotta laugh. You see, life is like a new hat. You don't know if it suits you if you keep trying it on in front of your own mirror. Shirley MacLaine said that. Life is like a new hat. You don't know if it suits you if you keep trying it on in front of your own mirror. You got it?
Yeah.
Got it? Okay.
Yeah.
That's life. Well, what's in the news? Well, gosh, so much, stressful things happening. I had to look for some good news. And it's Women's History Month. And boy, this made me, the biggest smile I could conjure up. When I saw on the news this week, watch this. If this don't put a smile on your face, something is wrong. Watch this.
All right, this impressive Staten Island teenager reaching new heights, becoming the youngest licensed black pilot in New York State.
Yeah, this Black History Month, Mix 7 Jenny Caldwell spoke to this teenager about her aviation journey and what's next for this trailblazing young pilot.
At just 17 years old, Kamora Freeland has already soared to heights most people can only dream of. The Staten Island native has made history, becoming the youngest African-American licensed pilot in New York State and one of the youngest in the country. She recalls the moment she earned her private pilot's license last February.
I was so nervous, and so once I actually passed
I actually started crying, and I was so emotional. My mom was crying. I think even my dad cried a little bit. So yeah, it was just so emotional. I finally did it.
Kamora's journey into the skies began at the age of 15 when she earned a scholarship to a flight program, paving the way for her to obtain her pilot's license. That's when she says she discovered her love for flying planes, igniting her passion for aviation.
After my first flight, I looked up how much money can you make as a pilot, and then I seen $700,000 a year. I was like, okay, I'm gonna be a pilot. But I also seen the amount of Black women pilots. There's less than 1% of Black female commercial pilots, so I was like, I'm gonna be a part of that change.
Kamora has passed solo and cross-country flight tests, even flying her mom to Martha's Vineyard. If that's not impressive, Kamora also attended a dual enrollment high school, earning enough credits to graduate a year early and enter Spelman College as a sophomore, skipping her freshman year entirely. As she works to join a small but growing number of Black commercial pilots, Kamora hopes her journey inspires other young Black girls to pursue careers in aviation.
In our communities, Black communities, we don't really have we have people to look up to, but not in the field of aviation. So it's just I want to show them that Black women can be in aviation. So I wanted to show them that this is a career path that you can go into and you can excel.
Kamora plans to continue her flight training while she's in college, taking the next steps toward becoming a commercial pilot. She also hopes to one day open a flight school to train the next generation of young aviators.
I want to open up a school for other kids so that way they can receive the same opportunities that I was able to receive.
For now, the young pilot is embracing every opportunity to take flight, proving that the sky is not the limit, it's just the beginning. Janae Caldwell, Pix 11 News.
I was so proud. It was as if Kamora was my own daughter. 17 years old. My goodness. And now a licensed pilot. Can you imagine your daughter flying you 17 years old in a plane? You scared for them to drive you on the road with your car, right? Boy, I tell you, we work with our kids, greatness is in them. Oh, don't get me started this morning. Greatness in our kids. All we have to do is continue to push them. Push them. They're going to resist. Oh, they will resist. You don't stop pushing. You don't stop pushing. Oh, man, that made me, so proud of you, Kamora. Proud of you. Proud of you. Proud of you. So that was the good news, good news. Now, I don't know what the weather looks like in your neck of the woods, but oh boy, here in Alabama, we are already advised that we will be receiving severe weather, damaging winds, hail, tornado coming in tomorrow through Saturday. How is your weather? Everybody is good? Because normally in the weather,
Sunshine.
everybody
Sunshine here in Trinidad.
Oh, good. What about you, Edith?
Cool here, Nassau. Cold, but not rainy.
No snow.
Not yet. We won't get any more snow for now.
Oh, okay.
Rain and cold.
So you sent your bad weather this way because you stopped getting it? Yeah. So, as we have these anomaly in the weather, it teaches us not only to be prepared physically because you got the warning, but there's a spiritual component to this too. With all the stuff that's happening, we have to be spiritually prepared as well. Now, any small blessings? Anybody popping out their seat with something small? No? Or you took it for granted?
I have a small blessing.
Go right on, Ivy.
Last week, just the ability to belch. I said, thank you, Lord. Because I really needed that. Really.
Yes. Didn't think about that. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Brings relief.
So I want to share.
Go right ahead.
I have been driving for the past almost 3 years, and I haven't been able to get around to doing a whole lot of stuff because most times parking is crazy, and I'm just on the road all the time. And as of last week, Thursday, I don't have a car anymore. So this morning I had to go out to see about my ID card, and I had to walk and I had to travel, and just being out there as a pedestrian to me was a big thing. I say, Lord, you know how long I didn't have an opportunity to just walk out, and I'm walking through Arima, and it was really nice to me, just not being caged up behind the steering wheel and sitting all day, more or less. It was a beautiful thing for me, just to be able to be out there walking.
Walking. Good, good. Very good. One more.
Okay, mine is.
Go ahead.
Go
Miss
ahead.
Cunningham.
Okay, just go ahead. Go ahead, my dear.
Go on, Edith.
Not me.
Not
either.
not Edith.
Who was it?
That was me, Miss Spence.
Oh, go on, Cash.
I really thank God for my sight this morning.
Oh, girl.
I went by the eye specialist for an eye test for car insurance.
Yeah.
And he said my vision was just 2 points below 20/20.
Wow. Thank God.
passed the test, thank God.
Yes, 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 yes. Okay, Jenilyn can't hold it, so go on.
I just want to thank God for that still small voice that still speaks to me. I told you about decluttering, and I have been decluttering, and I had some caps. I was about to throw them out. I said, I don't wear these caps now, so I don't wear them. Only to see Blanton and say, wear a hat and any hat. So here I said, thank God I have a cap.
Yes. Now everyone remembers what's the goal of this year? What's our goal?
Declutter.
Goal
for the whole year 2025.
Intentional and consistent.
Be
Intention and
intentional
consistent.
and
Consistent.
be intentional and consistent. That's how you have to be with life. Intentional and consistent. And every month so far, we have had a goal. January's goal was what?
Vegetables.
Eat your vegetables every day. Eat some type of vegetables. How we doing? The more we do it, it becomes habit. Yes?
Yeah.
Habit. You build habit. Okay? That's why I give you a month to build a habit. So it's natural. You can't do without it. And February's goal was
Water.
6 to 8 glasses of water per day. How we doing with that?
Getting there. I get it.
All right. Good, good. Remember, building good, healthy habits, lifestyle. And this month of March's goal is
Intentional.
fall asleep to
Inspiration.
How are you doing with that?
Very good.
Oh, good, Edith.
Yes.
I hear Edith's report. What about the rest of you?
Yes.
You're falling off the bandwagon because you're listening to all that social media and reading your texts all before you sleep? Inspiration. Fall asleep to inspiration. Good for your mind. If you haven't been doing it, let's get February goal going. And then I ask you to send me your mantra. What makes you tick from day to day? Let's see what you submitted.
Good day, ladies. My mantra for life is, this too shall pass. Yes, nothing has come to stay, and nothing will stay forever. This includes the emotional, financial, social, relational distresses, etc. Because everything has a season, my mind is set on the fact that the distress will pass. And don't think that I apply this mantra to only the negative situations. I am aware that the good times as well will come to an end. I am not saying that it doesn't affect me, but when I am faced with these experiences, I try not to get too devastated. And soon and very soon, my mantra kicks in and reminds me that life changes. Now, don't get me wrong. When I say this too shall pass, this is not a dismissal of my emotions or dismissal of my experiences, but it's a gentle reminder for me to be constantly aware of the reality of the ever-changing nature of life. So ladies, just know that nothing came to stay. My mantra, this too shall pass, allows me to be very conscious of the fact that life is unpredictable and the changes are just the different seasons of life that we pass through. Isaiah says, when thou passest through, I will be with you. This too shall pass.
Good afternoon, ladies. My mantra today is, I will have a good day because it's my choice.
Hello, young people. Today I celebrate National Women's Day. It has taken me 82 years to reach this distance, but so I have enjoyed every day of it. I've learned that kindness, and respect for others go a long way for things. So, all I can say for you today is open your hearts to others and never forget to be kind.
Good morning. Let's talk, ladies. My mantra is God still answers prayers. I have proven him time and time again. Sometimes he answers immediately. Sometimes he answers while I'm yet speaking. And sometimes he puts me in the waiting room where, yes, doubts arise, wondering if he forgot about me. But it strengthens my faith to know that he is true to his word and he will answer. Even if he says no, it's for my benefit. So I have learned every day that whatever it is, be it big or small, I can go to God in prayer because he will answer my prayer and he will answer your prayer too. God still answers prayers. Thank you, ladies, for submitting those powerful mantras by which you live. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. And now, this week's project that we all could participate in, because we all like to eat, and it's Women's History Month. So I said, why not ask the women to show us what your favorite dish is, whether it's breakfast, lunch, supper. What is that favorite thing you could find yourself eating all the time? Beautiful. All the time. Thank you, Debbie. All the time. What's that favorite dish? Make it, take a picture, send it to me. Your favorite dish, okay? Your favorite dish. This is Women's History Month. So let's see what your favorite, I can't wait to see what you all love to eat. Okay, your favorite dish,
One dish, right?
One dish.
Andrea, one dish.
Leave Andrea alone. Okay. And Andrea, I don't need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
I do one
7,
dish.
8,
One
9,
dish.
10 ellipses. One favorite.
Thank you, gentlemen.
You're
One
welcome.
favorite. What's that one favorite meal? Okay, what's the one favorite meal? One favorite meal. You love to eat it. Okay. Now, most of us are wearing hats out there. Begin. My hat represents me because. Unmute.
My hat represents me because it's simple and cute.
Okay, Cash. My hat represents me because. Unmute for me, please.
Anybody can speak?
Go on. Go on, Cash.
My hat represents, oh, sorry.
Go on, Cash.
My hat represents me because I just love to wear a hat.
Okay, Robin, go on.
My hat represents me because it's positive. It looks positive and I feel positive.
All right, Miss Curtis, good to have you with us this morning. Unmute. Tell us what that fancy hat represents. My hat represents me because.
Because I have patience.
Okay, your hat is one of patience. Send me 3 of those. I love.
That's what I need, patience.
Ivy.
My hat represents me because it's in my favorite color.
Oh, okay. Now, Edith, if your hat could talk, what would your hat be saying? Unmute, Edith. If your hat could talk, what would your hat say?
She's modest.
Okay, Phyllis, if your hat could talk, what is she saying?
Oh, to say, you go, girl, you look good.
Andrea, if your cupcake hat could talk, what is it saying?
My cupcake hat is representing my cupcakes that I make. And I don't particularly like hats. Remember the story I told about my grandmother?
Yeah.
A blue hat. So
yeah.
very seldom I wear hats. I wear these little ones, but no. But it represents my little cupcakes that I make.
Oh, okay. All right, gentlemen. What about you?
My hat would say, I am bright and radiant, just like my owner's smile.
All right. Okay. All right. Omnidata, what is your hat saying, my dear?
My hat reminds me of my mother. She always loved hats and hats. And as a little girl, we were all brought up in wearing hats. So I always love hats. It's a part of letting us look gorgeous.
Yes. How many of you wear a hat to church? Thumbs up. You wear a hat to church. Oh, okay. So when are the occasions that you normally would wear a hat? When do you normally wear a hat?
Time to wear hat to wedding.
Oh, Jenalyn?
I wear a hat if I really want to feel completely dressed. Because sometimes I don't wear a hat to church, but the hat gives me that finished look.
Okay, anybody have another reason why you wear a hat other than that? Any other reason? Go on, Phyllis.
I believe that a woman should have her head covered while in church.
Okay, so that's why you wear a hat.
Yes.
Okay, any other reason why you wear a hat?
I wear them to complement outfits. Different outfits, call for hats.
Uh-huh.
So I wear
Okay.
them to complement my.
Okay. Well, we wear them weddings. It depends on the wedding you go into. You wear a hat. Funerals, depending, you wear a hat. You go into some prestigious event. You know, if you were going invited to Buckingham Palace, you're gonna put on a hat, you know, and dress it up, you know. So, you know, you wear a hat in the winter, okay? Demi say to serve in church. In the winter, your head is cold, you put on a hat, you go to the beach, wear a hat to keep the sun off, you know. Yeah, so there are different reasons. And you go to a sporting event, you put on your cap.
That's the Kentucky Derby.
Yes.
Kentucky Derby.
Ah, right now, that's the next thing we going into. Do you know one of the biggest events we can find where women wear hats is the Kentucky Derby? Look at these hats.
Oh my.
Watch these hats. You know, it's not about the outfit. It's all about the hat at the Kentucky Derby. Throughout the years, they have gotten bigger and better. They range from bright colors to large flowers and even animals. The Kentucky Derby, that's where you go and
Wow, that's
outrageous the hat you go. That's the Kentucky Derby.
It's beautiful.
Yes, that's one of the occasions women look forward to, wearing outrageous hats. Well, you know, hats used to still do indicate a person's profession. Remember nurses used to wear hats? They don't wear hats again. They don't, right? They don't. Yeah, you remember, and you could just know them, their uniform with a hat. Do you know any other profession that wear a hat that you know?
The fireman.
Fireman. Who else?
Construction.
Who's that?
Professional cooks.
Police officer. Who else?
Professional construction.
I didn't get that.
Professional cooks.
Cook, chefs wear a hat. Anybody else wear a hat? Who's that?
Construction.
Construction workers. That's right. Any other? Wear a hat, their profession. That's all you could think of right now. Then people wear hats for religious reasons. Okay, find the nuns with a habit. Yes, and people over the Muslims and those, they wear a hat, religious reasons. Okay, and hats also show people's social standing. People also wear hats for that reason. So one of the earliest examples of hats was found in ancient Egyptian tombs, where both men and women were depicted wearing head coverings, and they wore it for protection from the sun. That's the reason they wore it. Now, the 20th century hats have become popular for men and women. And the fedora, you know that hat? That's the hat I'm wearing.
Yes.
Fedora. That's the hat I'm wearing. This is now becoming very popular. That's the fedora.
What we call that felt hat.
Yeah, a fedora. And it has the little bend in here, and that is for holding the hat to take it on and off. That's the fedora. That's very fashionable now, because that can be worn dress up or casual, semi-casual, the fedora. And another 20th century popular hat is the cloche. The cloche, that normally worn in winter. All the styles of that. Anybody has one of the? Yes, you have on one now, Phyllis. I think you have on one, Cash.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I think you have on one. Yes, I like those. They fit right on your head. I think you're wearing one too, Robin. They just fit on your head, and in winter, you know, you could style that thing up. Yeah.
I think mine is like a fedora, sort of.
Oh, yes, yours like a fedora. Yes, it looks like a fedora to me. Yes, it does.
Yes.
But you in style, girl. You're in the latest style. Do you know hats, also wearing hats is a symbol of authority and power? That's good, yes. You know, and the reason why they say it's a symbol of authority and power because it covers your head. And your head is what? Where your brain is? Knowledge? And
Yes.
what are men expected to do who love to wear hats when they enter a building?
Take it off.
Take it off.
Why?
Show respect.
That's right. Just
Authority.
showing respect. Showing respect. Showing respect. A hat also not only symbolizes authority and power, it could symbolize dedication. Dedication to one's spiritual life. It also could depict humility before God and modesty. That's another thing the hat could show, represent modesty. Some people who wear hats wear it for different reasons. And one is shy people wear hats. Why?
You can have a conversation piece.
A shy person? Why would a shy person wear a hat?
Show modesty.
Yes, and the other reason.
To hide behind.
That's they hide behind it.
Hide.
If it's a wide brim hat and pull it down, you can't really see their eyes, so they hide behind a hat. So shy people wear a hat too. You know, so that they don't have to look in your eye. Trying to avoid people drawing attention to themselves. And caps, and you know, we also wear hat bad hair day. Huh?
Yes.
Throw on that cap.
Yes.
Don't you?
Yes.
Yeah, bad hair day. Okay, so let's see. These are some reasons people wear hats. Gain confidence.
Fashion.
You know, like Robert, you want to be fashionable. You go into that wedding and something and you wore a gorgeous outfit. Yeah. When you walk into that occasion, you feel confident. Don't you?
Yes,
Yeah.
I love hats personally. I go to church every week with a different hat. I have lots and lots and lots of hats. I don't need any more. I say, don't give me no more hats. I have enough. I really don't want any more hats, you know. I think it was my last birthday or something, my daughter-in-law gave. I said, oh, don't give me no more hats. That hat is still there. Shut the talk up and on. No, I don't need any more. But I love hats. For me, that's what hats do for me. It make me know I look good and I gain confidence. That's one of the reasons I wear a hat. It give me that elegant, when you look at me, look twice because I look good. Yeah, I do. Hair protection. We talk about that. Yeah, you know, hide the bad hair day. Hats also prevent sunburn. So people wear hats for that reason. You know, the weather is getting hot. So you put on a hat. And it's normally what type of hats we use for that?
Broad rim.
A broad rim, normally a straw hat.
Broad rim.
Yeah, broad rim, straw hat. Hats also serve as a protection from the elements. So if it's a rainy day, you know, you put on a hat. And then again, that fashion statement. You go into, you know, this wedding, this fabulous wedding, and you want to be a part of the fashion outfit. It's a fashion statement. Like we just saw with the Kentucky Derby. By the way, talking about fashion statement, how many of you would wear one of those hats you saw for the Kentucky Derby? I would.
Oh, I would.
I would.
I would.
I
It
would.
depends
I
on the
would.
occasion. I wouldn't wear it to church now. It will really cause the pastor can't preach. They'll be looking at me. Yeah, yeah, a wedding or something, but it'll have to be a type of family member wedding, you know. Not you won't go to a stranger because you'll take all the you
All
can
the
take
glory.
all the limelight, all the
Yeah.
yeah, fashion statement. And it highlights any outfit. That's what hats do. Any outfit. Yeah. Because you could wear a hat that contrasts with what you have on. It doesn't have to be the same color. You want the same color, you could wear it. Yeah, it highlights any outfit. And then we talk about the bad hair days. The bad hair days. And then we talked originally, it keeps you warm. You know, when it gets cold, you dare not go out without some type of cap or hoodie or something to cover your head. And then hats also serve as eye protection. Did you know that?
Yes.
Did you?
Yes.
Yes. Protect your eyes. Yes. Hats protect your eye from the glare of the sun.
With the rim.
From the glare of the sun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Glare of the sun rays. Okay. So now who's going to share with me and tell me about the most fabulous hat you have? Why you chose that hat? And where did you wear that hat, or you intend to wear your fabulous hat? Who wants to start? Because I know you have a Kentucky Derby hat somewhere in that closet. Why did you choose that? Describe it to me and tell me why you chose it. And where in the world did you go with this exquisite hat? Who wants to be the first out of the gate? Robin, I see you itching. I see you itching. Describe this Kentucky Derby hat you have there. I'm sorry I didn't ask you all to bring it and show me. Go on.
Well, I no longer have the hat, but it's a lovely big red hat with a nice
Wow.
yes, I wore it to a wedding. It was the steal of the show. I was the steal of the show. I didn't intend to, but I just, I find the dress was too plain, so I wore this really beautiful, outrageous red hat. And it was fun. I really felt nice. Everybody complimented me about my hat, and it was nice. It was really nice. But I parted with it. But I have to get a new one. So I don't know if it's going to be stunning red or what it's going to be this time, but I know it's going to be loud.
Oh, so you took the limelight of the bride, Robin. Shame on you.
Oh my, shame on me. Yes,
Shame on you.
it was not intentional. It was not intentional because even the bride complimented me on my hat.
Man, that was some hat. And the color you couldn't miss you.
Red, yes. Couldn't miss it.
Anybody else? What's that Kentucky Derby hat you have in that closet? Anybody else?
Mine is a small red one with a veil
red
here.
too. Okay.
Yes, but it's small and it has a veil.
Wow.
It's really pretty, but I usually wear it with the red.
Okay. Where do you wear it?
I wear it to church or to the center sometimes if I want to dress up.
Okay. Okay. You steal the show at church too? The pastor can't preach because they're looking at you. Shame on you, Phyllis.
Oh my.
Anybody else at Kentucky Derby hat you have stored away?
I have a very elaborate pinky hat, and it was given to me by my niece-in-law, which is near and dear to my heart. It's so elaborate, I don't even wear it. The last time I wore it to a wedding years ago, and everybody at the wedding began to say, "Where did you get that from? Where did you get that from? What a beautiful hat." could you give it to me? And I think it's kind of too big for my head. So I decided that I was going to take it to some place to cut it down. But I never did. And I still have that hat in a bag till now. And I cannot give it away because she would have killed me if I give it away.
Yeah, she gave it to you as a gift. Yes, yes. I need to see that hat. Whoa! Andrea, what's that hat you have hidden in that closet?
I have a burnt orange hat that I got to wear to Mise's wedding. It's something like those hats with behind you, that blue one with behind you. It's something big. I think I only wear that twice after that. It's too big.
It's too big.
Yeah,
okay.
It's way out there.
You block all the people behind. You can't see what's happening in the front.
And when I swing like that, so when you swing your head, you're knocking somebody. So no, it's too big.
You bear that you have to sit at the back of the occasion.
Yes.
They can't see the hat so wide. Anybody else? One more. That outrageous hat you have sitting in that closet. Miss Curtis, I know you love hats as I do hat. What's
yes,
that one hat you have?
I have all colors, and I have big
that.
and I have small. On couple last month when it was the funeral, I wore a small pink hat. And but anyhow, everyone had to wear pink because the lady, my sister-in-law who died, she wanted us to wear pink.
Okay.
And that was a beautiful hat. But I have lots of big hats, but I just don't wear big hats no more. I dress every time I dress in a hat.
Okay, yeah, I see those pictures you send me.
All colors.
Yeah, I believe that. Yeah, you have a closet full of hats too. Yeah, I know. Yeah, yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah, they have hat sale. Yeah.
I need to give them away.
Althea, you were jumping out of your seat saying Mimi. No, you weren't saying because you're not a hat person.
I'm not really a hat person. I've made one for a project for a women's group at church. And I know we had a like another women's ministry like luncheon, but I can't even remember what hat I wore. So I'm not really a hat person, but like you said, for the bad hair days, throw on anything and go.
Yeah. Ivy, what you have hidden in that closet you only pull out for that one occasion?
I don't really have any. I have hats, but not fancy hats. When I really want to go the fancy route, I would pull out a fascinator.
Okay, yeah. That has been, yeah.
That's the more fascinator and more fancy for me, I think.
Yeah. Yes. How many of you have a fascinator? Yeah. That's all Andrea wears these days. Fascinators, yeah. Yeah, that you remember that really was at one time caught on. If you didn't have one of those, you were old-fashioned. Yeah, hats come and go, but they never go out of style. Never go out of a style. So let's see what the Bible says to us. In Proverbs 31, verse 25, strength and honor are her clothing. She is confident about the future. Who's that talking about?
A good wife.
The woman.
A good woman.
Who's that talking about?
Women.
The virtuous woman.
Yes.
Any one more person? Who's that talking about?
I think the Christian woman.
You! Put your name in there. Put it in there. You. Put you, me. That strength and honor are to be my clothing. My clothing. Don't talk about another woman. My clothing. Strength. Remember we opened with that song, Strong?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Strength and honor are to be my clothing. Walk as strong women, honorable women, that wherever we go, people respect us because of the way we act, the way we carry ourselves.
Yes.
And we need to be confident about the future. Yes, it looks dismal, but with God on our side,
everything
we can make it. So let's look at that text. It's about me. Strength and honor are
my
clothing.
My
Next word.
I
I am confident about the
Future.
future. So let's read it together. 2, 3.
Strength
and
honor
are
my clothing.
my clothing.
I am
I am
confident
confident
about
the
the
future. Yes. So we need to believe. We need to believe.
You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in your ability. You are capable of anything. You can achieve any dream. Please don't limit yourself. Don't live your life limited. It's not all sadness and misery. Life's a challenge, but you will succeed. Take control of how you feel in every circumstance. Work on yourself daily. Your story's far from done. The best is yet to come. To achieve, you must believe. You can live out all your dreams. Persevere, you'll make it through. What you need is all in you. When you believe, you will achieve. You can live out all your dreams. It's about time you knew the truth. You got the power all in you. You have to believe in yourself. You don't have to hide anything. You can be your true self. Don't need to follow society. Never forget that you're blessed. Give thanks for everything. Even the hard times will turn out to be blessings. No matter how you feel, you can learn from your pain. It's there to make you great. Your story's far from done. The best is yet to come. To achieve, you must believe. You can live out all your dreams. Persevere, you'll make it through. What you need is all in you. When you believe, you will achieve. You can live out all your dreams. It's about time you knew the truth. You got the power all in you. To achieve, you must believe. You can live out all your dreams. Persevere, you'll make
That's the inspiration as we close this program. You've got the power in you. The power is in you. So go forth as strong women. You've got the power. And let's make a difference wherever we are planted. Wherever you are planted, make a difference there. So again, go out, make your favorite dish, share it with me on or before, by photo on or before Monday at 6 o'clock. And then remember next week, come in your hat as we continue to celebrate Women's History Month. I love you. Please go to our YouTube page and write a positive comment. Thank you again for joining me on Let's Talk. Bye.
Bye.
Have a blessed day.